how I would become a business analyst or project manager if I had to start all over again. Knowing everything I know now, after more than 10 years of experience leading real projects across industries, here's what I would do differently if I had to start my career again. If you're new here, my name is Ibiyemi. I'm a senior business analyst, the career coach, and also the founder of Innovate Path Consulting Limited. On this channel, I help professionals to transition into high-paying tech roles through clarity, mentorship, and hands-on experience. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss what's coming next on this channel. So right, let's get into what I have to do today. So when people ask me, Ibiyemi, how do I start a career as a business analyst or as a project manager with zero experience? I always tell them the same thing. First off, you don't have to be a perfect BA or PM. You just need a clear plan. Benjamin Franklin once said, by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. And that's exactly what happens when people jump into tech without structure. So I'm about to tell you what really moves the needle and what you should follow to become a BA or a PM in 2026. I'll show you a 6-month roadmap I would personally follow if I had to start again today. A roadmap that would take you from zero to job ready. We'll break it into 3 key parts. So I want you to write that down. Skills, project and job applications, and positioning. If you follow this roadmap consistently for 6 months, you will have the clarity, the confidence, and the portfolio to land your first job as a project manager or as a business analyst. Part of it is month 1 to 3, building core skills. Month 4, creating hands-on projects. And month 5 to 6, job applications and positioning. And yes, 6 months is extremely realistic, even if you're working full-time. As long as you dedicate 2 to 3 focused hours a day, even if you have a full-time job. I had a full-time job when I transitioned. And if I was starting again, I would focus only on mastering the core tools and frameworks that actually matter in real projects. I'll forget the noise and I'll focus on the essentials. So for example, Microsoft 365 is used across a lot of organizations. So most likely you'll find it in your own organization. Process modeling and mapping tools from Lucidchart to Visio and to Miro. This will help you to visualize how systems and people interact and also facilitate meetings that you need to do remotely. Project management tools, Jira, Confluence, MS Projects, Basecamp. These tools, they run mostly in Agile and Waterfall projects every day. Now, requirements and documentation, from user stories to acceptance criteria to business cases to functional specifications. I would also understand Agile and Scrum ceremonies, the roles, the delivery circles. You don't even need to be certified. You just need to be fluent. Here's the thing. You don't need 10 different certifications to get started. You need to master these fundamentals and how to apply them in real life business problems. You need to practice every concept by connecting it to a real scenario. For example, if you're learning process mapping, don't just learn the theoretical concept of process mapping. Don't just read about it. How about you document how a customer within the aviation space would book a flight, within the banking space would apply for a loan, or within the healthcare would go for an appointment. Month 4, projects that get you noticed. This is where I start building my credibility. And if I were starting today, I will build 3 to 4 mini projects that showcase my ability to analyze, to plan, and to deliver. And here's what I'll do. I'll create one business analysis project. It could be redesigning a customer onboarding process or mapping a loan approval workflow. I'll create one project management case study, maybe a plan for a digital product rollout or an office system migration project. I would also create an end-to-end project scenario. Very common interview questions. I'll combine both roles. It could be a mock project like deliverables, stakeholder maps, user stories, rates log, communication plans, and I would never overthink it. Many of these tools like Miro, like Jira, like Lucidchart, they all have free trials. These projects would become my portfolio pieces. I would use tools like Canva to create a portfolio. Proof that you understand analysis and communication and delivery. This is what employers are looking for. They don't really want to see your certificates. Clock that. Now, months 5 to 6, this is where I start to apply for jobs and prepare for interviews. It's time for me to position myself for the market. And if I was starting now, I would use the 10-10 approach. 10 recruiters, 10 companies, 10 job applications. I'll tailor my CV for each of these roles. I'll make sure the keywords match the job description. And if you're applying for a business analyst role, I would make sure that I'm using requirements gathering, UAT testing, process reengineering, stakeholder management. And if I were applying for a project management role, delivery lifecycle, rates log, governance, agile delivery, and risk mitigation, and amongst many others. Before every interview, I would stimulate the scenarios. I would practice how I would answer questions like, describe a time you managed a difficult stakeholder. How did you deliver a project under pressure? The more you practice, the more confident you would sound. So that's how I become a business analyst or a project manager if I had to start over again. A clear roadmap, practical learning, consistent action. Some people might say, regardless of how I try, I cannot move myself into tech. So if you are someone like that and you're really serious, you want to go into tech, flexible working, high income salaries, then you want to join me on the 8th of November. Our project management and business analysis bootcamp starts. 15 weeks of hands-on experience. We train you, we mentor you, we place you on real projects, we build experience that stands out for you. We walk you through the tools, the frameworks, delivery practices that employers actually use, all the tools that I've talked about, so you're ready for your next role. If this sounds like what you need, then click the link in the description or send a message to this WhatsApp number, or you can DM me on Instagram or TikTok at Ibiyemi Career Coach, and I'll personally send you the details. If you come from this video, you get a 10% discount. Yes, don't tell anybody. This is it. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is clarity, consistency, and courage. You need to take the leap of faith and move. I'm Ibiyemi and I'll definitely see you inside the bootcamp. Now, some people might message me and say, I've done a bootcamp before, I'm still stranded, I don't know what to do, help me, how do I become a PM, how do I become a BA? Then you want to learn how to simulate projects on the spot. So check the link in the description. You will see something called Simulated Projects Framework Playbook. Get it? It covers projects within the healthcare, within startup, engineering, a lot of domains. So this will help you to understand what a project looks like in the real world environment. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it, click the subscribe button. Tell me in the comments what else you want me to talk about. Becoming a project manager or business analyst is absolutely possible. You don't need to do 50 interviews for you to land a job in tech. All you need is just one interview. See you on the next video. Bye for now.